Honorable Professor Carlos Sequeira, Rector of the University of Trás-os-Montes and Alto Douro, Professor Madey, President of Eunis, distinguished Congress attendees, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the organizing committee, I welcome you to this year's edition of the Eunis Congress. I would like to thank Professor Carlos Sequeira, Rector of UTAD, for supporting the organizing committee in hosting the Congress and providing all the necessary means. I would also like to thank the Eunis Board of Directors and Professor Madey for accepting the challenge of organizing the Congress at the University of Trás-os-Montes and Alto Douro. Also, a special word of appreciation to Lígia Ribeiro, who inspired and motivated us to be bold enough, well, some might say crazy, to go ahead with the Congress organization. A final thanks to the sponsors for being our partners in this year's edition of the Congress, but also on the previous years, and we hope in much more years to come. Regarding the Congress theme, as we all know, higher education and research is highly supported by information technology and information systems. And as technologies and business models are getting richer and complex, we choose to edit this Congress under the theme of a 360 perspective on how IT and information systems are key to the future development of higher education. Now, some practical notes regarding the Congress. Regarding the welcome reception, your program booklet, this program booklet, is incorrect, and I made a mistake on sending you an email a few days ago. I apologize, and I would like to clarify that the welcome reception will be today at the Villarreal Theatre, 7:30 p.m. sharp. I repeat, 7:30, Villarreal Theatre. Check a page on your bag with the title Social Events. It has a map with the theatre, the campus, and the hotel's locations. Any doubt, please ask the support staff. There will be also a photo contest regarding the Congress. Check the Congress webpage. We'll be giving an Xbox 360. It's a rather good prize offered by Microsoft. For the football fans, tomorrow at the gala dinner, we are working on a way to watch the game, so go early, you can watch the game from the beginning. About the lunches. Lunches will be served at the campus restaurant, close to the campus entrance. We can use two paths to the restaurant. There's one through the gardens, but this path has been used due to construction of a new building. We'll try to use it today, but you can also use the other path through the regular road. At lunchtime there will be a guide to the restaurant, so we should have no problem with that. A final note to the speakers and session chairs. Please get your room with some time in advance so you can copy your presentation to the local computer and for meeting the session chairman. A real final note, there's an Android app at the Eunis website with a program. You can download it to your tablet or to your smartphone. Now, the Rector of UTAD, Professor Carlos Sequeira.
Thank you. Thank you, my dear colleague, Arsenio Reis. Only a few words of welcome. In fact, I'm quite honored for being the host of this meeting, and also a few words concerning the university history. We began around 25 years ago. The main area was agrarian sciences, but a university, the general thinking, is only a university if we have diversity of knowledge, and that's why we open to a diversity of areas, scientific areas, from the classical engineering to humanities, as Professor Madey was telling me about his university, social sciences, and it was history, but we open also to the communication intelligence. A few years ago, with a strong program by the former Minister of Education and Science, Mariano Garbi. So I'm quite pleased and quite thankful for this meeting. Special thanks to Professor Ian Madey, because I think Eunis believed in us. You are visiting an incredibly beautiful region, which is heritage, world. It belongs to the World Heritage, it is Douro region. And besides that, I'm quite pleased and in fact satisfied, because universities have to think and follow what has been designed in the Europe 2020 strategy. So we have to be a part of smart regions, trying to have growth based on intelligence, sustainable growth, of course, and the digital agenda, I think, is an opportunity for this university moving a few steps forward concerning the information technology and information system. So, special thanks for the team who decided and worked hard in order to have this conference here. And I hope that after finishing this meeting, you'll be looking forward to returning a few years from now on to this campus, which in fact is a botanical garden, as you have the opportunity to see. Special thanks also to the cooperation of the University of Porto, because we have to think in terms of European agenda of higher education, and in fact we are trying to build intelligence region with Galicia, the north of Portugal, Castilla and Leon, and now we are open also the ideas, and maybe we have the protocol soon being signed, including University of Coimbra, University of Beira Interior, and also some parts of Extremadura from our neighbors, Spain. So be welcome, and I hope that your presence here will be of your pleasure. Thank you very much, and a special thanks to everybody.
Your magnificence, ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues, this is our 18th meeting. We have been already in Portugal with the pleasure of having Congress in Porto. We have been in Spain as well, Santiago de Compostela, so it looks like we like the region. So maybe you're right, we will come back here in the future. The Congress is the most important event which happens every year. In June, we have, besides the fact that we have interesting presentations, we have also important formal duties, electing the board, new members of the board, and making some important decisions. But besides the congresses, there is a lot of other activities. And we have a number of task forces working on in different areas. And we have also, fortunately, managed to organize a very important event, namely a conference for rectors. The conference of rectors was organized in Prague in May this year. And special thanks are to Professor Ivan Vrana, who did an excellent job. And I think all of us who participated really enjoyed a lot, and we have plans to continue. And I'm very sorry you were unable to join us, but for the future information, if there's a conference for rectors, is especially for non-specialists in IT. Just to have very general discussion about the future of education and the role of IT in higher education, but not technical discussion. We'll probably have the next one in 2014, and already candidates who want to organize it. We'll have very interesting sessions, both plenary and parallel sessions. I'm sure everybody will find something interesting. So do enjoy the Congress, do enjoy the beautiful place. The hosts organize a number of interesting events for us as well. So we'll have a chance also to taste the local wine, which some of us already did. And I think those who did are very happy about it. Very good, yeah? So many thanks to the organizers and enjoy the Congress. Thank you very much.
Now we ask Vice President of the European Commission, Nellie Kroes, to address the Congress. We were sent a video message that we will play now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the best thing about the Internet is that it is open. In every field it lets us share and innovate. As Digital Agenda Commissioner, my mantra is to allow and promote that openness everywhere, whether it's to get the economic and democratic boost of open public data or to unlock the cultural wonders of our museums and archives in Europeana. Nowhere is this more appropriate than for science, where openness is essential. That need to share is why scientists have long sought out new tools to spread, examine, and compare knowledge. Remember that the web itself was invented by physicists at CERN to share their results. And now ICT stands to make a huge change through open science. We are just beginning to learn how huge. Look at data. Without doubt, science is in the big data era, every year producing enough to fill 20 libraries of Congress. That big data needs big collaboration, so you can collect, combine and conclude from different experiments in different countries, in different disciplines. That collaboration delivers more efficient, practical and important results than you can get from separate, closed systems. We have seen that in countless fields. And that is why high-speed research networks, like our own GEON, already connect millions of researchers, scholars, educators and students. And I want to promote ever better, ever more open infrastructures for collaboration. Open science isn't just about opening up data. It's also about sharing findings. And don't forget that the #1 research funder in Europe is the taxpayer. Don't they deserve the largest possible reward from their investment? And shouldn't scientists be able to learn from each other, from others' expertise and others' results? Internet advances make such sharing economically possible. And there is an increasing awareness of how much it could help science. Already the infrastructure to support open access is out there, with thousands of publications in e-infrastructures like OpenAir help researchers, funding bodies and citizens alike. Open access will be built into Horizon 2020, our proposal for tomorrow's EU research and innovation funding. Horizon 2020 will invest in e-infrastructure for open access. It will look at how to incentivize researchers to share, and it will require open access for EU-funded research. Altogether, it will show the benefits of opening up for a successful European research area. Open science doesn't mean ignoring economic reality. Of course, we need business models to be sustainable, but that doesn't mean we have to carry on doing things the way they have always been done. So wherever you sit in the value chain, whether you are a researcher or an investor or a policymaker, my message is clear. Let's invest in the collaborative tools that let us progress. Let's tear down the walls that keep learning sealed off, and let's make science open. Of course, open science is just one way ICT can transform higher education and research. There are many others. For example, ICT can bring education to everyone who wants to learn. It gives you tools to do that. simply and without massive institutional changes. I'm sure you have heard of the Stanford professor who started a free online course on artificial intelligence. Huge numbers of people subscribe from all over the world, and I want those benefits here in Europe too. Open education and open educational resources can help. We shouldn't be shy in exploring them. And recently we have seen ICT bringing new ways to organize education and new ways to teach, new environments for learning, new ways to interact, new ways to learn together. For me, the real success stories emphasize student experience and promote innovation. Look at the factories at Aalto University in Finland, for example. Those factories offer new platforms for working together. They combine expertise and provide an inspiring environment for group work, cooperation between academic disciplines, but also with companies and communities. In fact, when you look at it, the ICT supports virtually every aspect of higher education, not just learning and research, but finances, security, and sustainability. To apply it with most value, ICT professionals and policymakers in universities need to understand the problems their institutions face. But overall, whether it is open science or ICT for finance, we need to not be afraid of those new opportunities. We should embrace them. Thank you.